Alright, Stang 1981 with another video. So on the last one I left you off on was my Hellcat. And so where my Hellcat Pro is it's out to D3W, which is the Division 3 weapons. It's out in Osteen. So right now I've got the President ready to drop that trigger, which is the Apex Type 3. So on my last thing I left you off on is I left you guys out on the possibility of the 17 round mags, and I was going to put that on there, and this is what they are. I got twins. Got these from MGW. No, not the shifters, but it's out in Montana. Got these for $36.50 or $65 a piece. These can go upwards up to between $40 and $50 a piece, depending on where you buy them. These are straight from Springfield. The new 17 round mags, they do fit just the same as the 15 round, but these are flush fit. They have that extra drop, give you that nice little balance. Perfect. So these are actually going to run the 17 rounds for the Hellcat. Next up, I got my favorite movie that goes with this. You gotta love this, Vanishing Point. So I got the Vanishing Point. Of course, I'm going to prove it to you guys that it's empty because it's out to D3W. I got my recoil, I got my case, but I don't have nothing in it, so it's empty. Like I said, I'm kind of on a waiting list to get my gun back to me. Let me think what else I'm missing out here on. It's just a quick little touch on. Got that. I got my ultrasonic cleaner. Dropping some stuff in the basket when I come back from the range. I give a shout out to Stacy. Stacy, you did a really good job. You got me in a jam when I needed some stuff, and I got the pistol thing. This is a little pistol, little emergency thing I can get over at the Walmart or any store. This is going to be comparable to probably your Harbor Freight. I'm going to give it a try, see how well it does. I'm not putting my breath to everything. I'm just going to see how well it can do it. But it gives you your wipes, all your plugs, everything to take care of everything. Last but not least, I've got Stacy's setup. I don't have my gun right now, so I'm just going to pay homage. Jeff, if you're watching, you know what this is. It's an Easy MP. It's big. It kind of looks like a Hellcat, but yeah, I got Jeff Floyd here with the setting up with. He likes to have that whole MP flavor. There it is. You can see the MP Easy right there on it. The baby 2.0. So, and this is not a 9. This is a 380. So, a little bit smaller than your typical 9, but gets the job done. It's a nice little setup. I just ran the Lucas in it, the Lucas CLP, and I CLP'd, and then I did the drop on the oil. So, I can see why Jeff likes the M&P because it's pretty sweet. But I got that Echelon on the way, so if you guys are interested, Echelon's coming. So I guess what I got left to say is it's been it's been busy up and down. Look forward to the next one. I gotta give a shout out to Jeff Floyd, all my collaborators, which would be Apex, which is gonna be Scott Folk. Not Floyd, but I'm sorry, I messed up on the last one, man. But it's Scott Folk. Everybody from DP Springs, man. That's like Taryn approved stuff. Taryn Butler. We all know who he's from, so that's like all approved stuff from Springs that they use for racing and stuff. I got Dr. Chet. I just dropped the pedal on there. I'm gonna get the Flex Light from Streamlight, which is gonna be the TLR 7A. That's one I've always been looking at. My gun is strictly towards what I would want from Mike Splain. So Mike Splain just has a setup that just is what I was after to begin with. I'm not trying to follow in his footsteps, but he just has all the built qualities, and he's my collaborator. He's who I represent. I represent him the best that I can, even though I have my own channel. He's just the best. I learned everything from my knowledge of this handgun through not just Jeff but Mike as well. Mike is my collaborator. I collaborate between Jeff and Mike, so between these two guys, they're amazing. I can't have my hands off enough. M Carbo, I can't give enough to them. They have the best pin in the business. That tie striker is hands down. Like I said, these parts are stuff that I'm rattling off. They're just there's no window to how much you want to spend. You want to spend the money, you want to drop it, that's it. But I got another person on the other end of this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the camera, but I got another person that's with me. Okay.
So.
This is my collaborator too.
As you can clearly tell,
on the channel.
He's wearing a different hat today. Hooligan Racing Division. I call it hooligans for some reason.
Yeah, and she's wearing the hat I usually wear.
Because that's what I used to call it because I didn't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
He let me borrow his hat.
Yeah, it's something else, and I've got the Ken block in. So I mean, he sadly passed away back in February. So I mean, it's been hard and.
Look on his sleeve. Block 43, which is Ken Block.
Yeah, it's been rough, but yeah, getting through it. Leah's representing her dad really well. So I mean, I just gotta say a shout out to Leah. If you guys are watching this and I'm gonna probably put a link or two on Leah. But yeah, I mean, you guys got any questions? Anything you like? I got another video coming up. I'm gonna be doing one on my tilt it down a little bit. I'm going to be doing another one on my vent visors. I got something going on with my car, so I got another thing I got going on. So just keep staying on there, and I'll give you the heads up when I get it. As far as the Echelon, it's coming soon. Be watching. I got a new port that Mike just dropped. So when I drop this, Mike, if you're watching, I'm going to like what I see, because that Enforcer thing is a new concept that Jeff just did, and you're one of the very first to have it. I'm right behind you. So peace, man. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Later.